Hello, Margaret Toomey Public School Ravens families, staff, and school community members. It's Mr. Wilson, and we are into the second full week and the second half of September. And what a first full week last week was. I had a phenomenal time getting into classes and seeing our staff take time to create really welcoming environments where students' strengths and areas of need are being assessed, where students are being encouraged to take part in creating rules and expectations for the classrooms. And I've seen everybody just working together to make our school set up for a great year. So thank you for that. It's also been fantastic welcoming our students back, and it's been really cool getting to know some of our newest students. I said a couple of weeks ago, we have about 20 new students in our school. And again, thank you to families for choosing Margaret Toomey. And we really hope to hear from you as we rock on this school year. It's been awesome too, seeing the learning that teachers have been engaging in with students this week. I spend a little bit of time every day in Mrs. Kavner's senior kindergarten and grade 1 class, and it's phenomenal just seeing the literacy skills being developed with these kids, even in the time as short as a week, with students getting more confident with letter patterning, as an example, and just students feeling more confident in reading. I heard that in grade 3 as well. I was in Miss Whitelock's grade 3-4 class, and students were doing some reciting of some science topics, and that was cool to hear. Mrs. Goodmurphy was doing the exact same thing last week in her grade 2 class, where I was welcomed in and I was hearing our grade 2 friends read some really cool rhyming sentences and poems. And man, oh man, those Ravens were awesome at demonstrating their learning, and I just want to thank our staff. Those are just a couple of examples, but literally across the school, thank you to our staff for digging right in and making the most of the time we have together to help our students succeed. I also need to give another shout out to our support staff, and this week I want to focus again on our educational assistants. Specifically our educational assistants who have been working in our junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten classroom. We have been really getting to know the needs of kids who are new to school and certainly new to us. So it's a brand new relationship, and some of our learners have some pretty interesting needs, and it keeps our staff busy as we are tracking how to best welcome and support these kids, because they have lots and lots of years of school left. So this JK and SK year or years is really important. So thank you to our support staff who are always working one-on-one with students, who are supporting learning and collecting and sharing data with our team so that we can do our best to reach the needs of all of our kids. The other thing I wanted to focus on for our Ravens is kindness. As we start the school year off, there are oh so many opportunities for kindness, and I see them almost every day. Little things like welcoming people into class or saying hello in the halls, even if those people aren't your besties, just creating that positive, welcoming environment. I love when I see that. I love when I see people hold doors open for other people and say please and thank you. I love when people, even when they're upset, even when they're stressed, they take an extra breath and think before taking out people who are trying to help. I love kindness in general. And I think, this year, it's really important for us to think about how we can be kind every day and promote that idea as a school community. I also think it's important for us to recognize kindness. Last year, we welcomed back the Ravens Awards, our monthly student ceremonies that not only recognize students' academics, but also their learning skills and how they contribute to school and society. And kindness is certainly a great way of showing those things. So think about kindness, Ravens. Think about how you can add to it and promote it this year. What else do I want to talk about? I think the last thing this week is, again, just thanking our parents and families. We've been engaging in some conversations this week, again, as we welcome kiddos in and get to know them. So thank you for answering phone calls, messages, and emails, and answering our questions and sharing information. Thank you as well for using Edsby to let us know about absences and forwarding questions. Parents, we have a school council, and the first school council meeting is coming up on Tuesday, September the 24th at 6:30 p.m. It's an opportunity for you to give me some feedback about school policies, staffing, the schedule, things like that. But it's also an important and great opportunity to give back to our school and, most importantly, our kids. I would love to have some help with things like fundraisers so that we could purchase equipment for our kids. I would love to be able to focus on things like weekly lunches and breakfast programs or snack programs. Your help would be really, really appreciated. And if you could lend an hour or two or a little bit of time each month, I'd love to hear from you. If you can't make it to the meeting, then please send me a message, reach out by email, the phone, or Facebook, and let's chat. Always on the lookout too for people interested in casual employment opportunities, perhaps as a lunch monitor, supporting our students during their lunch breaks and their lunch recess, as well as casual support staff positions like educational assistants and custodians. If you're interested in any of those positions, then give me a shout and we can chat. And again, to Ravens, we'll end the video with you. Thank you for always doing great things. Looking forward to working with you this school year. Cheers to our second full week of school. All right, Ravens, take care of yourselves and each other.